From Faulkner University in Montgomery, Alabama, another season of the Southern State Showcase just around the corner. John here, Nicole there, and it's going to be another fun run.
So much fun. So excited to get another season underway, but we have a lot to tell you about, so let's waste no time. The Southern State Showcase starts right now.
The Southern State Showcase on Sports South.
Welcome back to another season of the Southern State Showcase. We are super excited to be back. I'm Nicole Morocco. This is John Nelson. And John, what do we got up first?
What we have is what it's like to start over, because if you were a champ or a runner-up in the 2013 season, that doesn't mean anything. It's now 2014 and everyone's gunning for you. So what's life like for last year's national runner-up when it came to men's soccer? We went to AUM to find out. To come close and not win is always one of those things that'll get after you mentally as a player and a coach. That's what the AUM men's soccer team is facing these days after this national runner-up finish to Martin Methodist last year in Montgomery as they both chased an NAIA title. But last year was last year. Now it's time to get moving forward for the squad that went on an amazing run and take the lessons with you from 2013 to apply them for 2014.
It was a just live by the moment kind of deal. You know, you just live from game to game, hope you survive and move on. And I mean, it started off with penalty kicks against Thomas and penalty kicks against Benedictine and overtime against Oklahoma Wesleyan, overtime against Lindsey Wilson with only 10 men, and then overtime against Martin Methodist. So you look back at that, you know, every game we played went into overtime. And the effort these guys put forth over that period of time was just incredible, and it was heartbreaking for them and for me not to end up winning it. You know, they invested so much.
It was incredible. I mean, from the beginning we knew that we could go that far, but we didn't think it would be that difficult. But the way it went, it just made it even better. We wish it could have ended better, but it was an amazing run.
One of the challenges of wanting to return to the top is making sure that the schedule you play gets you ready for the toughest conference in the country and then the postseason that ultimately follows. The Warhawks played 5 matches with teams that either received votes or were ranked in the top 25 at the time, something done on purpose to get you sharp.
You know, we pick our non-conference opponents based on their strengths and weaknesses toward the teams who we will face in the conference. You know, and that should prepare us. You know, we play a very strong non-conference schedule, but also with a bigger picture in mind. If we do well in there and we should struggle a little bit in conference, we still have something to fall back on in terms of possibly getting a large bid into the national tournament and things like that.
And if you look at the Warhawks roster, there's another interesting facet that keeps everything new and challenging. The international flavor is huge. Germany, Iceland, England, Jamaica, Brazil, and Switzerland all mixing with Alabama soccer stars to make for a group that's always getting to know each other on and off the pitch to be successful.
It's a challenge. You know, we have a ton of different countries represented, you know, Brazil, Jamaica, Iceland, Germany, the US, just to mention a few. It's fun, but it's also what the whole university is all about, you know, cultural diversity but it's also good for these guys in terms of, you know, meeting different cultures, experience different languages, and I think the experience as a whole is much more better. It's better for them than if you just play with one particular group of players.
I mean, they're like a family for me here. Like, we have a lot of German guys I can actually talk German with, and like also a lot of Brazilian players, and I think as soon as you get used to it, as soon as you get used to all the new players, I think it's just kind of normal for you. And yeah, like I said, it's like a second family for me here.
So let me ask you, with all the different nationalities, how much international soccer smack are you guys running with each other as to which country is better than the other countries? Because obviously the Brazilians and the Germans, you guys are butting heads. What's that? You know, you guys running smack on each other?
Yeah, especially after the World Cup, the semifinal against Brazil. We got a little bit into a fight. No, I was just joking, but yeah, of course. I mean, we have a bunch of German players on our team, so the German soccer is preferred here.
So Nicole, it'll be interesting to see how AUM can come off of last year's performance, getting so close before losing to Martin Methodist. Can they get back to that last game of the year at Emory-Fulmer? It's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, only time will tell. All right, well, that's going to wrap things up for now, but don't go away. We still have 2 more stories for you. The showcase continues after this.
This is a photo of a toasted, tasty Nuke's sandwich and another of Nuke's crispy California-style pizzas and supremely satisfying salads and oh, so decadent desserts. Of course, they're just photos, but proof enough that a picture can tempt 1,000 taste buds. Come to Nuke's and enjoy our signature dishes made with the finest, freshest ingredients in person. After all, taste buds can only take so much tempting.
Choosing the right college can be difficult. You're looking for professors that will challenge you while investing in your future. You want a place where you can be yourself and have fun while strengthening your faith and making a difference in the lives of those around you. You belong at the University of Mobile. The University of Mobile offers more than 40 areas of study in a Christ-centered environment just 1 hour from the beautiful beaches on Alabama's Gulf Coast. The University of Mobile, learning, faith, and leadership.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seemed. Up on stage, in a field of green, on the winding river, in a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
Our adult students are a rare and special type of person, leaders in the office and the community, teachers in and out of the classroom, superheroes without capes. They administer first aid on computers and scrape knees. They are changing healthcare and themselves. Be the best version of yourself with an accelerated bachelor's or MBA degree from Bethel University. Call 1-877-4-BETHEL today.
From Little League to the big leagues, Musco specializes in sports lighting around the world. Musco's light structure green sports lighting cuts operating costs in half with less energy use, cuts spill light by half, provides guaranteed constant light levels, and includes a 25-year warranty. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting. We make it happen.
Welcome back to the showcase. Now, John, we see everything from the outside,
Right.
the games, all of the fun stuff, but a lot goes into making a conference go behind the scenes.
And a lot of it has to do with corporate partners. When you're talking about the Southern States Athletic Conference, geographically, you're talking about schools going from New Orleans to pretty much just north of Jacksonville, Florida, and Brunswick, Georgia, and a lot of places in between. So to have these relationships with corporate partners and the schools and the sports and the championships and all these institutions, it takes a lot of moving parts, and we'd like to introduce you to one of the newest corporate partners here in the SSAC.
The addition of Dalton State and Middle Georgia aren't the only 2 new things the conference gained in the offseason. We now have a renewed partnership with the DoubleTree by Hilton, Montgomery downtown. The hotel will be the official lodging partner for the 2014-2015 Montgomery-based conference championships and events. Brian Haas, the hotel's general manager, is excited to be partners with the SSAC.
It was a mutual partnership, and it came together really on a circumstance. We had just opened, and we wanted to really make an impact in the community, and the SSAC was a great fit for us. So we presented it to the conference, and things just worked from there, and they worked out very well. You know, SSAC brings a lot to Montgomery, and I know
SSAC has a lot of choices out there that they can choose from, and we're glad to be a part of bringing it to Montgomery as well as bringing it to the DoubleTree and letting people see exactly what we have to offer.
The hotel has 131 rooms, a fitness center, on-site pavilion that overlooks downtown, a state-of-the-art lobby, and an on-site restaurant named 1 to 0 that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. While its rooms and amenities are top of the line, it's something else that makes the DoubleTree stand out from other hotels.
Well, you know, in the hotel business, everybody has rooms, everybody has beds. You know, one of our things we like to focus on is service. That's what really sets you apart from others, and that's something that we pride ourselves on, providing a quality product with outstanding service.
Downtown Montgomery has gone through a lot of change and growth over the past few years, and the DoubleTree has been a vital part of its rebuilding.
They've done a lot of revitalization, and it's the downtown market is thriving, and you know, we were one of the newest parts of the downtown revitalization, and we're very happy to be a part of it. And things are going very well, picking up very well, and with the SSAC here now and the partnership that we have, we just plan to grow together.
8 Southern States Athletic Conference championships and countless other SSAC events are held in the Capital of Dreams. So whenever you're in town, make sure to check out one of our very best partners, the DoubleTree Downtown Montgomery.
We feel like we're a perfect fit for whether you're a leisure traveler, business traveler, part of the SSAC, or you know, just coming to watch a game. You know, we're within certain walking distance of several restaurants, several historic sites that you can take in while you're in town, and it's a wonderful place to stay in a great area, in a safe area, and we're really proud to be a part of it.
John, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited to stay in some nice hotels as we travel around the southern states this season.
Looking forward to it. That's it for our second story this week. When we come back, we'll let you know what's going on here at Faulkner University as the Southern State Showcase continues from the Capital of Dreams after this.
This is a photo of a toasted, tasty Nuke sandwich and another of Nuke's crispy California-style pizzas and supremely satisfying salads and oh, so decadent desserts. Of course, they're just photos, but proof enough that a picture can tempt 1,000 taste buds. Come to Nuke's and enjoy our signature dishes made with the finest, freshest ingredients in person. After all, taste buds can only take so much tempting.
Being at Faulkner is like being a part of a big family. I feel safe here. It seems like I know everybody, and even my professors know me by name.
My faith in Christ has grown a lot since coming to Faulkner, especially working with this outstanding Bible department and seeing the general Christian lives of all the professors on campus.
Faulkner University is a growing, academically strong institution where Christ is the center of everything we do. Visit our website today to see what Faulkner has for you.
Education should do more than just fill your head with knowledge. It should open your mind and transform your life with the power of truth. At Blue Mountain College, we are inspiring a new generation to learn truth, love knowledge, and live virtue. This is what we teach. This is who we are. Blue Mountain College. Truth, knowledge, virtue.
Our adult students are a rare and special type of person, leaders in the office and the community, teachers in and out of the classroom, superheroes without capes. They administer first aid on computers and scrape knees. They are changing healthcare and themselves. Be the best version of yourself with an accelerated bachelor's or MBA degree from Bethel University. Call 1-877-4BETHEL today.
From Little League to the big leagues, Musco specializes in sports lighting around the world. Musco's light structure green sports lighting cuts operating costs in half with less energy use, cuts spill light by half, provides guaranteed constant light levels, and includes a 25-year warranty. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting. We make it happen.
Welcome back to the showcase. Moving right along, Here in Billy D. Hillier Stadium on the campus of Faulkner University, John, it's finally time to showcase this campus.
John Mark Stallings Field, christened a couple of seasons ago, and we are standing on the turf of one of the top football teams in the NAI. It's just a small sample of what's going on these days here at Faulkner. For almost the last 3 decades, Dr. Billy Hillier has been front and center to see the growth in and around Faulkner University in Montgomery, from the school's early days of being Montgomery Bible College to Alabama Christian College in 1953, and then Faulkner University in 1985. The school has seen a steady presence in the city of Montgomery, impacting everyone who walks through its doors. Growth has been part of the makeup of the school, and for Dr. Hillier, seeing his alma mater grow as it has been a pleasant and consistent surprise.
But it happens so gradually that, you don't really think about it so much at the time. And there have been so many people involved in our growth. We've had an outstanding board of trustees. As I said earlier, we have a great faculty and staff. I can remember the days when money was really scarce, and we really didn't have the funds to give to our academic programs that we needed to. But our faculty members didn't complain. They found ways to make up for the difference. And our students, upon graduation, could still go and do whatever they wanted to do. And so I've always appreciated the professionalism and the dedication of our people. Now that things are much more stable and we're able to fund programs better and do the things that we need to do, we're fortunate to still have those kinds of people with us.
Over the years, though, the school's mission hasn't changed: to educate the whole person, including the mind, heart, and soul. Their reason for being as a university goes much deeper. They look to assist and encourage students in their spiritual growth and to equip them to live successfully as Christian men and women in today's global community.
It's exciting to me to see people come who, they're intelligent people, but maybe they didn't have the background at home or in school to be prepared as they should be for college. And we have all kinds of things we do to help them catch up. And some of them, even with that extra help, don't make it. But there are many who do. And I can't tell you the excitement that you have when you see those who catch on. We have a lot of first-generation students. I was a first-generation student from my family. And I can tell you, when you educate someone who's the first in their family to go to college, you do more than lift one person. You literally lift a whole family, because usually there are others that follow in the immediate family and then in the extended family as well.
But there's always been one phrase that has been close to the university's identity: the education of the whole person, one person at a time.
In fact, the last phrase in our mission statement, one that I can remember very well the day we crafted this mission statement, and there was quite a bit of discussion about it. And some people thought it was just too common an expression. But after a lot of discussion, we decided to leave it in, because we couldn't think of any words that really explained who we are better than to say, where every student matters every day. And so that kind of tells something about who we try to be, and I hope that's who we are.
Athletics at Faulkner has a bit of a different look these days. Brent Barker resigned as head football coach and athletics director and went home to Texas. Head softball coach Hal Wynn adds the AD duties to his resume for the time being, but he also gets to see a lot of the successes going on in the program up close.
Well, it's a lot different in some ways, in that people answer to you more often than they would have in my previous job title, but for the most part it's good because I have good people. I've got Doug, who's my assistant AD, and all the head coaches. They all pretty much run their programs like they're supposed to. I don't have to really step in too much unless there's a few changes we might want to make, or if there have been some issues that we need to change. But for the most part, it's been pretty good.
We hated to lose Brent. Brent is a kind of a special kind of guy. He just makes friends so easily and very upbeat and positive. But he had an opportunity, and I knew that one day he was going back home to Texas. And when he called me about it, I told him, I said, Brent, you know we hate to see you leave. but if you ever intend to go back home, you can't pass this up. And so he did. But we were fortunate to have someone right here. We didn't have to go through the upheaval, of looking outside, and I think Hal do a great job. He was already associate athletic director, so he's doing a good job.
But across the board, there is a lot of activity on campus. Students heading to class, students helping out in the local community, making their presence known and assisting the paths of others, and being an integral part of the athletics program as well. Dr. Hillier has long seen the value of what an athletic program can do for all of those ideals.
And after all said and done, that's what companies are telling us today. You need to teach young people some basic. We'll teach them how to do their jobs. More and more companies are doing their own training. But what they're looking for are people who can get along with other people, who can work harmoniously with other people. And I think intercollegiate athletics is a great training ground for that sort of thing. And then your non-athletes are able to get involved, not only as spectators, but in other kinds of ways as well. So it's been really good for us. We've and it doesn't hurt to have a successful program occasionally. That helps draw some attention that you couldn't otherwise get. I remember the first time when our basketball team won a national championship a few years ago. I couldn't believe, even a small school like ours, how much attention I think we tried to estimate one time, and we really couldn't estimate what it would have cost to buy that kind of PR, So it does the school a lot of good.
Dr. Hillier is set to retire as university president at the end of this academic year, but he will still be around as the university continues to move forward, and here's what he thinks the next handful of years may bring to Faulkner and the Faulkner family.
We've not needed in years gone by to talk a whole lot about how big do we want to be, because we just knew we need to be bigger. But we are now getting to the point where we are beginning those discussions about what kind of an enrollment do we want here on the main campus, what programs do we think we need to drive that enrollment and to satisfy the needs of our students who will come and so forth. But there are a lot of things happening. We've already begun to do some, we just recently updated our strategic plan, and we're trying to position the school in the best possible way for the new individual to come in and really be able to go with it.
So John, there's a lot of amazing things going on here at Faulkner University.
You got it.
That's going to do it for this block, but don't go away. We still have a few more things to tell you about, but first, here's our Players of the Week.
The Players of the Week at the conference level for the week of October 14th are as follows. The volleyball honor went to Coastal Georgia sophomore setter Kaylee Miners. The Illinois native recorded at least 30 assists in all but one match this year, and this week she had 37 in a sweep of Loyola and accumulated 45 in a win over Mobile. In men's soccer, the offensive player was William Carey Jr. defender Daniel Gunmanson. He recorded his first multi-goal game in his team's 3-2 overtime win over Bethel. The defensive player of the week was Mobile's senior goalkeeper Xavier Audergon. The French native earned his 7th shutout of the year as number 18 Mobile defeated NCAA Division II West Florida 1-0 in double overtime. He worked the entire game in net with a season-high 11 saves. In women's soccer, the offensive honor went to Faulkner freshman midfielder Cassandra Carpintero. The Pompano Beach, Florida native scored on Bernal in what would prove to be the game-winning goal. The defensive honors went to Faulkner sophomore goalkeeper Kate Eden. The Riverside, Alabama native earned a 1-0 shutout over then number 18 Bernal. In cross country, the male athlete of the week was Carlos Gonzalez of Bethel. The sophomore from Brownsville, Texas, placed second in the 57-runner field at the Fast Cats Classic in Owensboro, Kentucky. He completed the 8-kilometer course in a time of 26 minutes and 40 seconds. On the women's side, the honor went to Dalton State's Natalie Hensley. The sophomore from Ringgold, Georgia, bested the 46-runner field at the Panther Invitational at Callaway Gardens in Pine Mountain. The sophomore covered the 5-kilometer course in 20 minutes, nearly 4.5 seconds better than her nearest competitor. Congratulations to all of the Players of the Week.
At Nukes, we know that for you, it's all about flavor. You want unique combinations that truly tempt your taste buds. Culinary classics that go to a whole new level. You like being served fresh takes on old favorites. All in a fun, stylish, casual place to be. All we want is to see that smile when you take your very first bite. So come see us at Nukes Eatery.
Education should do more than just fill your head with knowledge. It should open your mind and transform your life with the power of truth. At Blue Mountain College, we are inspiring a new generation to learn truth, love knowledge, and live virtue. This is what we teach. This is who we are. Blue Mountain College. Truth, knowledge, virtue.
Being at Faulkner is like being a part of a big family. I feel safe here. It seems like I know everybody, and even my professors know me by name.
My faith in Christ has grown a lot since coming to Faulkner, especially working with this outstanding Bible department and seeing the general Christian lives of all the professors on campus.
Faulkner University is a growing, academically strong institution where Christ is the center of everything we do. Visit our website today to see what Faulkner has for you.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seemed. Up on stage, in the field of green, on the winding river, and a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
Unfortunately, our time at Faulkner has come to an end,
Yep.
but
But
we have 16 more shows to go, which is very exciting. And John will tell you, we have endless ways to follow the SSAC.
Okay, this is all that social media stuff. All right, you're gonna have to follow me here.
All right.
Go on Facebook, SSAC Sports, friend us, like us, be a part of the experience that way. On Twitter, at SSAC Sports, let us know what else is going on in your world, because this is an interactive experience. We want to know what's going on in your campus so we can tell the stories that we need to tell. What am I missing? I've got Twitter, I've got Facebook, oh, the website. SSACsports.com for all the information that you need, scores, news, schedules, anything that you've ever wanted to know about the Southern States Athletic Conference. You can find it at SSACsports.com. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow Nicole on Twitter. Look us up. We'll follow you back. What is it? We'll hit you back? Is that it?
Follow.
Okay.
Follow back.
All right. So we'll follow you, and that is how we will do it. So once again, remember, this is as much your experience as it is ours every week here on the Showcase. So
All right.
send us home.
With that, we're going to go home, but we will see you next week. So make sure you come and see us then on the Showcase.
Education should do more than just fill your head with knowledge. It should open your mind and transform your life with the power of truth. At Blue Mountain College, we are inspiring a new generation to learn truth, love knowledge, and live virtue. This is what we teach. This is who we are. Blue Mountain College. Truth, knowledge, virtue.
Choosing the right college can be difficult. You're looking for professors that will challenge you while investing in your future. You want a place where you can be yourself and have fun while strengthening your faith and making a difference in the lives of those around you. You belong at the University of Mobile. The University of Mobile offers more than 40 areas of study in a Christ-centered environment just 1 hour from the beautiful beaches on Alabama's Gulf Coast. The University of Mobile, learning, faith, and leadership.
From my very first day at Faulkner, it's been an incredible experience. There's so much to do around campus, and I know that I've made friends that will last a lifetime.
I love using my iPad in my classes. I feel really prepared for the future. Plus, the use of e-text helps me cut costs on textbooks.
At Faulkner University, we seek to educate the whole person, including mind, spirit, and soul. That's what makes us different from most other universities. Visit our website today to see what Faulkner has for you.
Our adult students are a rare and special type of person, leaders in the office and the community, teachers in and out of the classroom, superheroes without capes. They administer first aid on computers and scrape knees. They are changing healthcare and themselves. Be the best version of yourself with an accelerated bachelor's or MBA degree from Bethel University. Call 1-877-4-BETHEL today.